Man, she's just coming up today. It's cold, cold air must have been pumping out an extra pony or something. Alright, so what's up everybody? This is the first time I've ridden with the DJI Action 3. Literally the first time. I spent about an hour and a half getting it set up on the helmet. The only thing I'm really concerned about is the audio quality. So that's the main purpose of this test. I feel like everything else is going to work out pretty good. I feel like the what's the word I'm looking for? The rock steady, which is the image stabilization. I feel like that's going to work good. I've tested that in the house a little bit. Haven't seen any issues with that. My biggest concern is wind noise. So I made a mistake when I ordered my microphone, and I didn't realize that, well, not really the microphone, the USB-C to 3.5mm microphone adapter. I ordered a TRRS, and I should have ordered a TRS adapter. So I'm not able to use that microphone. So what I'm having to do, before I spend more money on the adapter, I'm going to see if this works. I found a single earbud that came out of the PS4 box to plug into the controller, where you've got an earbud with a mic in line, and I cut the earbud portion off because I don't even have a PlayStation anymore. So I've just got a microphone, and I've put a homemade windsock over it, and I've stuffed all that into the helmet. It is a very windy day, so we'll see how the audio comes out, wind noise and all of that. The camera does have wind noise reduction, but that is when you're using just the mics that are built into the camera. So it's got 3 microphones, so it can try to detect and pinpoint wind reduction, like frequencies and all that, and then try to reduce it. But when you're just running a microphone plugged into it, I'm very certain that you're not going to get any wind noise cancellation. I could be wrong, but based off the settings I'm seeing, I don't think I'm going to have any wind noise reduction, and it is super windy today. Like, it's abnormally a lot of wind noise. Well, the trees aren't moving, but every now and again I'm going to hit with a gust, so mildly windy we'll say, but it is definitely, there's a breeze blowing, and I definitely have a lot of wind noise on the helmet, which I'm going to, because my head's up above the windscreen bubble of protection I get from that. But anyways, we're filming in 1080-60 with rock steady on, which is image stabilization. My gosh, it's cold. It's below freezing right now, but I just really want to come out and test. So anyway, short test is what it'll be. We're in 1080-60. We've got rock steady on. I do not have Horizon lock enabled, and I may have to, do some testing with it on and off to figure out if I want that. But I'm gonna try to bomb a little bit in some spots, so that way we can see how the rock steady goes and how smooth it footage will end up being. This is a pretty smooth dirt road, relatively speaking, but I'm trying to move around a little bit, do the wheelies and jumps and just see how good the footage turns out. So I'm sure the footage is going to be fine. My main concern is the audio. So at these lower speeds, I'm not worried about audio there. My main concern is at higher speeds. And I've still got room inside the chin cavity of the helmet to do some more kind of sound deadening type things. so that may be what I end up having to do. And I've got brand new Shinko 244s on here at the moment. It's only got like a couple 100 miles on them, so might as well cut loose and test them out. Like I said, it is below freezing, so I'm not going to be bombing through these wet spots on the trail. Last thing I want is wet socks. So then you get wet feet, and then you get cold feet. So anyway, 244s are hooking great. I can't even step them out, which I mean they are brand new, but I can't even get the rear end to step out on this damn dirt road. So anyway, this video is specifically more about the camera, so let's get back to the camera. I really wanted GoPro. I had my mind made up I was going to get GoPro, and then after looking at the price plus all the other junk you have to buy, $50 adapter and things like that, it runs the price way up, and the GoPro's a lot bulkier. Also, I like how this camera has the quick detach mount. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my previous video that I uploaded yesterday, and I'll try to link it in the description below if I don't forget. And they hook up good when you're on the brakes too. At least on this gravel they are. So yeah, the reason I'm filming 1080/60 is simple. I do all my editing on an iPhone, and I upload from that iPhone. So running 4K, or I think the camera goes all the way up to 5K, whereas I think the GoPros are now going up to like 5.3K. But I just man, she's just coming up today. It's cold air must have been pumping out an extra pony or something. But if I filmed in 4K, 5K, 5.3K, whatever, I'm afraid that the phone just wouldn't like it. I don't even know what the phone's capable of dealing with as far as top end of video. I don't know how any of that works. I just know that the lower the quality, the easier. So 1080/60 should be plenty good. If I look at the analytics for my viewers, it's like 99.3% of them watch via a phone. The other few percent watch via a computer. So for screens as small as phone screens and computer screens, 1080/60 is fine, at least for the time being. So one thing I have noticed is now that I've got this chin piece blocked off with the camera, I am fogging up a little bit more. But it is cold out, and I do have I mean, the cold's not going to help with that, and I'm pretty sure I have the top vents of the helmet blocked off as well right now. So anyway, this is going to wrap up this video. If you're watching it, I suppose it turned out decent. Hopefully I don't have to do a part 2 where I have to redo this whole setup. I do have a better microphone. Like I said, I just need to get the proper adapter to work with that microphone. But if this setup will work, or if I can make it work, I'm definitely going to try. And one thing that's always going to be a hindrance with the ADV style helmet is you're always going to have more wind noise. But I feel like a lot of that comes off of the top visor. So I don't know. It's pretty bad right now, so we will see how it pans out. I'm not that optimistic. that the audio is going to be great, but hopefully it'll at least be usable, and if not, then I will do some more sound deadening in the chin portion of the helmet, add some foam or something, and see what I can do to make it work. So we'll catch y'all on the next one, and hopefully this is at the very least some better video footage. I'm confident there'll be better video footage, but hopefully the audio is at least a slight improvement. I hate going backwards on a new setup like this, so hopefully it's at least watchable, hearable, and time for me to go find out. So I'll catch you on the next one.